All right, so we are looking at the first group of final group signs. So under this category, or under the first group of final group signs, we are going to look at ands, ends, S-I-O-N, T-I-O-N, less, and ness. And in these groups, we are going to look at how they are paired and how they are attached to what some of the letters that were already learned when we were looking at the introductory part, that is basic braille under the alphabet. You realize that in most cases in the pairs, each pair may be having the same letter, but the introductory dots will be different. So we begin with the ands. The ands, that is, when we are writing the word ands, like if you are writing the word chance, chance ends with ands. So what are you going to do? Remember that ands is, are we able to see the dots? That
Yes.
makes ands. Which dots makes
Yes.
ands here? Which dots makes ands?
4, 6.
1.
Dot 46 E. 46 E. 46 E, giving us ands. That is A-N-C-E. And then when we are writing, for example, the word hens, let me do it in the chat box. Hens, we are having H-E-N-C-E for the word hens. And when we are writing it, we will final group signs, or rather we'll do the group signs E-N-C-E as which dots? Dot 5, 6,
5, 6E.
6E, giving us E-N-C-E, ends. Here, we are having letter E. Yes?
5, 6E.
Now, we have said we are having them into 2 pairs each. Yes, we are having them into 2 pairs.
Nicho Shande.
Florence.
Yes.
Pascal amepotea.
Michelle.
Yes. Sasa.
Ni kama ametolewa na network.
Oh. Nashangaa kumeendaje.
Ametoka tu.
Oh.
Lakini atatuambia, ngoja atuambie. Mbona unaniambia tembea basi? Si vibaya. Ni vizuri. Lakini usiweke huko tena.
All right. Sorry for that. My net became weak and threw me out, but now I am back. So as I was saying, we are having them grouped in pairs. And in the first group, we are having the different introductory dots with the same word sign. That is, in ands, we are having dots 4, 6E. And in ends, we have 5, 6E. The first two, they are all with the letter E, both having letter E, with the dot 46 and dot 56 representing arms and ends respectively. And then we are having the SION, Sion. Like when somebody writes the word mansion, the word mansion as MANSION, mansion. So we are talking of the SION at the end of that word, and that will give us dot 46N. SION is dot 46N. Dot 46ON. And then we are having the tion, like in the word nation. Let me write like the word composition. The word composition, has TION at the end of it. So that will write the TION will contract as dot 56N. Dot 56N gives us TION, while dot 46N gives us SION. And then the last pair, we are having less and ness. Less and ness. Like when you are writing 200 shillings less, how are we going to write that less? We will have dot 56S, giving us nes, In most cases, if you get a word like carelessness, of course, contract AR, spell E, then have dot 46S to represent less, then immediately followed by dot 56S to represent ness. So the word is carelessness. Now, having said that, I will repeat that we are looking at the first group of final group signs, and the first is ands, which is dot 46E. The second one is ends, dot 56E. The first pair is gone. The second pair is SION and TION. So SION is dot 46N. 56N. And then finally, in the last pair, we have less as dot 46S and ness as dot 56S. can have a look at we can have a look at the examples here, and just to give you at least 1 minute so that you can try looking at the first line, which words are written on the first line, just in one.
Pascal,
Hello, are we able to get the first word?
lances.
Yes, somebody?
Lances.
Very true. Very true. So the first word is L-A-N-C-E-S, lances. And you can denote that by looking at how it starts. There is a capital sign, .6, L, then we are having .46E. And we have said that .46E giving us ands. So there is L at the beginning, and then there is S between. So this is lances, as are written in the chat box. What about the second word?
Advance.
The second word is advance, very true. .6, meaning capital letter A, then D, V, then we are having .46E, and so the word is advance, advance or advance. The third word. All right, let me give you 5 minutes so that we can get all the words and then we go through them together. So remember, we are on the third word, that is the second line. 5 minutes, please.
Okay.
Yes?
Evidence.
Hey, umetoka tena?
Amedisappear na screen.
Ametoroka.
Sorry, we carry on, please. Somebody was finished?
Yes, me, I'm finished.
Florence?
Niko ya mwisho.
Aya. Malaysia?
Namaliza.
All right, then we carry.
Sawa.
All right, so we can now have a look at it. We can have a look at it as now. Remember, we just did the first two, which we said were there was the first one, which was lunches and advance. Which word is this?
Evidence.
Evidence. Evidence. So this word is evidence. What about this one?
Comments.
Yes?
Comments.
Comments. Someone else?
That is C-O-M-E.
The one who has said comments, the one who has said comments is right, but there is something that is still not complete. There is this letter at the end here.
S.
So the word is
S. Comment.
yes,
Commences.
commences. Remember, com, we said com is bottom C, that is dot 3 and dot 6. Com, and then because the word is having double M, we spell the next letter M, and then ends is dot 56 E, commences. This one?
Mansion.
Yes?
Mansion.
Mansion. That is mansion. Dot 6 capital letter sign MAN dot 46 N. Mansion. Mansion. And then we are having dot 5. Which word is this now? This one? Which word?
Possession.
Possession.
Yes?
Possession.
Possession, yes. That is POSSESS. Then we are having dot 46 N. Possession. Is it really right? Yes.
Yeah. Possession.
Is right.
And then we are here. Which word?
Hackness.
Yes?
Hackness. Hackness.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
This one. Hey, Michelle, what did you say?
Action.
I'm not getting you, Michelle.
I'm saying action.
Yes. This one is now action. It is capital letter sign A, C. Then we are having dots 56N.
56.
Remember 56N is tion, T-I-O-N. So this is action. The next word,
Correction. Correction.
correction. Look at it again. Look at it again. It is a one word that begins here up to the end, and it is denoted by a capital letter sign. Now, yes, Michelle?
Contraction.
Contraction, very right. We said that con, C-O-N, con, is middle C, which is dots 2 and 5. Con, middle C. Con, then T-R-A-C, then tion is dots 5, 6, N, contraction. The next word?
Useless.
Very true. Use .46s less, useless. The next word?
Blessing.
Blessing. Now, let me take you back to mathematics brain. We talked about blend, and we say that blend ing should never start a brain word. Therefore, in the case here, we are talking about blessing. Remember that we are having less. As which dots? Which dots are giving us less? 46s. 46s. So we will have the letter B, then 46s for less, bless, and then we have ing, blessing. Here, yes?
Fairness. Fairness.
Fairness. Fair, then .46s, ness. 56s rather, ness. And this one, the last one here?
Careless.
Carelessness.
Yes?
Carelessness.
Very true. Carelessness. We have C, then AR is contracted, then E, and then .46s for less, .56s for ness. Carelessness. So that is the very first group of contraction, of the final group signs. The first group of final group signs. Now, I now want to prepare an exercise. This exercise I'm preparing, and in a short while you'll be able to see it. It is only going to touch on this area, and if possible, it will also touch on the previous areas that we have learned. When you get it, please try to debraid it as fast as you can, but make sure that before we have our next class on Monday, make sure that you have already debraided it and you have sent it to me. Unless, is there anyone with a question? Anyone with a question?
Yes, that's fine.
Yes?
The third last one.
Yes?
Umesema ni gani?
Pardon?
Third last. You see the second last sentence?
The second last, this one, eh?
No, up there.
This one?
Yeah. Line. The last. What did you say?
Oh, you are asking this word, eh?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, this one we have, remember, which dots are you able to see?
One is 4, 5.
4, 5? We have said that this is blessing. Blessing.
Oh, so it's blessing.
Yes, so there is B, so there is B,
Yeah.
and then there is .46s for less, then there is ing. So this gives us the word blessing. And that reminds us, you've seen what Ellen has just asked on the group, that when we are writing Blair, is it having rules attached to it? And we are saying yes. Blair cannot start a word as a contraction. Like the word blessing, we cannot contract Blair as .3, 4, 5, 6. We will be lost. So what we will do, we will just, in this case now, we will spell B and then contract contract less as .46s, and then because it is blessing, then we insert ing. Is that clarified?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Any other question if there is? If there is none, then enjoy your afternoon as you wait for the work, which I'm just doing straight away and sending. Be blessed.
Same to
Thank you.
Welcome.
you.